Hello. First step is dishes. Alright. Okay. I just remembered I have to go get my charger. So I gotta put my phone in. Oh, I'll be back. Okay. Goal for this weekend is to finally get some of these random messy parts less of that. That's the goal. So we'll see. So my boyfriend was kind enough to buy me a new computer, a new Dell all-in-one. So today, this afternoon or so, I have to go to my storage, pull out my computer desk and my chair that goes with the desk. Okay. I would love to not have to use the phone stand, but if I want to be able to plug this in, once I can plug it, can I plug it? Probably not. Well, anyway, looks like I gotta get my phone stand if I want to keep my phone propped up. Just see if that helps anything. That would be something. Okay, I'll be right back. Another ironic way would be if someone named George had something to do with that. Because George Foreman loves to name all his kids George. I guess I should be happy that my name is Rebecca Michelle and not Michelle Rebecca. Alright, here we go. It's funny though because there was a student yesterday who their first name was one thing, but they went by their nickname, and it didn't have anything to do with their first name. And then I looked at the roster, and the nickname was based on the middle name. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's different. Usually it's always the nickname is based on the first name. So you gotta wonder, does that mean that since the nickname is based on the middle name, that middle name has more importance? And if so, then why did they not put it as the first name? There must have been some kind of politics going on with that naming choice. Thankfully, when it comes to my future niece or nephew, the one who's going to be born, if all goes as planned, on the 27th of this month, I just threw out some suggestions, and I don't care one way or another if any of them work out. I guess if they do work out, and I remember that they work out, then I'll care a little more, but the likeliness of that happening is not very likely. That was kind of a while ago. The one I remember is Ignacio. Pretty sure that's one of mine. But who does that? Who says, oh, we're going to try and name all of our kids with the same first letter? And it's I. Like, oh gosh, you're just setting yourself up for issues if you're trying to have more than a few kids. There's always so many I names. And technically for the second name, they had to borrow a name and put I on it. Oh well. They're going to be doing that a lot more if they want to keep adding to their kids. Alright. Finish up the dishes. Okay. Alright, almost this part. Not this part. Then I gotta set up my water for the week. I have to be very selective about how I do water during work. As in basically not at all. Which means if I don't do it right, I get super dehydrated. So what I started doing was setting up a water station in my car that stays just in my car. And I still have my little pocket water in case I need it, but thankfully working things out with the car water cuts down on my need to have the pocket water. But it just made sense because I do lunch in my car anyway. So what I do is I tend to drink a little something of my water on the way to work. So that way I can actually make it all the way to work without having to try to figure out a place to go to the bathroom. Because I kept trying to like have my drinking liquids water too late during the morning, and that was always messing up my ability to get out the door time. So I think I found something that makes more sense for my schedule. So now we're gonna go ahead and now that we're done, okay, one more thing. One more thing. Is it un cosa más? Oh no, una cosa más? Yeah, I think that's how it goes. Because that's the thing with Spanish. It's like the opposite of English. Like, we put the adjective, in English you put the adjective in front of the noun, but it's the other way for Spanish. But technically, if that's the way they do it in Latin, maybe they have a point. Can't quite remember. I took Latin for a while, but that was a while ago. So I just put a little soap in there. Because the idea is I don't drink out the bottles. I bring along this cup. And I pour it from the bottles into the cup. Shake, shake, shake. So it keeps things good. But I have managed to make myself sick by reusing the same bottle without trying to make sure I tied it up. And I'm like, never again. I got super sick. And that's the only thing that made sense as to why I got sick. So ever since then, I've been a lot better at bottle care. So it's been not an issue again as far as what that severity was. So it seems likely. Okay, so then get a little bit water. A little more shake, shake, shake. Alright, so I forgot to put my watch on. Jeez Whiz. No steps for me right now. 10:34. Okay. So at 11 I'm gonna go talk to my great aunt. The funny thing is, all of this was all in the same place, but I just kept thinking, oh, I just need this thing. Oh, I just need this thing. Oh, I just need this thing. So, anyway, I don't mind getting the steps in, even if they're not getting captured by my watch. All right, let's turn it on. Oh, all right, see, that's a good look right there. The way that the water, that means that shouldn't take too long to get that rinsed out nice. Because it's water, and then it's hanging up on top is the soapy part. So let me keep working on this one. So pretty much I found that this bottle plus this bottle plus this bottle, and then fill this cup up. That's a good way to last the full week. And I like to put the bottles in on a Saturday, and then I'll just put the cup in on the Monday before work. Cause I have like so many steps. So I just need to get my chance to just have the bottles in on the Saturday, and then okay. So then when you get to that point and you have less of the shake, 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 and you throw out. Okay, the watch turned on. And you pull in water, and you shake, 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 and you're noticeably getting less and less soap, which is the point. I'm glad my brother was kind enough to get me this cheaper stuff, because this works great for this kind of activity. Wherein this, it takes way too long. That's too fluffy. And you put your water in, and you shake, shake, shake. And you notice there's not much stuff going on anymore. I swear, I don't know how long I was muted during my Kingdom Hearts stream last night. I played for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I only got like 23 minutes of watch hour. So it must have been watch hours. So it must have been muted for like at least 70% of the time. I'm like, oh, okay, great. Cool. That was super professional. I'm trying to think, maybe I accidentally muted it when it fell and I tried to catch it and just didn't realize it. That's probably what it was. Because I swear I didn't start that off muted. And I didn't mute it on purpose. So I'm just taking my little dish sponge and wiping off the cap. Rinsing off the cap. And I'll take my cup I'm going to use. And I gotta do a taste test, because I'd be like, I'm good, and then I'm like, oh, there's soap in my water. This is ridiculous. I've been tasting way too much soap. Okay, let's try it. So I'll just pour it in like I would typically, which is from the bottle to the cup. Ooh, and then let's see if it tastes soapy. I guess I could have baselined it and started off with just the cup. We'll see. No soap at all. Great. Alright, now that it's past the taste test, I can fill the bottle up. Okay. Bottom one. Here. Then do a spill leak test. Okay. Pass. Whew. And load it up in the bag so I can take it on the way down to the car. Alright, next bottle. This one. A little bit of soap. Water. Tap. Rinse and repeat effectively. Doggy. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Alright. Very sippy, sudsy. Alright. Let's start the rinse. Ooh, yeah. Alright, what time might be? 10:38. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll do a second. Cap on. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shaky. And okay, now we'll do a cap off time. And then water. Shake, 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 shake. Doing good. Okay, shaky, 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 shaky. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Definitely say maybe one more because I like passing these taste tests. Oof. But it's so irritating. Having just poured from the bottle and then thinking I'm going to drink some water on my way to work, and then I'm like, so what? Why? How did I put soap in here? Ah! It's just, for the longest, all I had was this soap, and this, since this red thing is on here, is much better at doing things. It's still crap. I swear, I don't know why the people who put this in here decide to go with this particular kind of faucet, because it's like the kind of thing you would see coming out of a bottle that you use to like water your garden. That's not good for this kind of thing, like dishes and whatever that involves having to rinse things out. Alright, let's do a little taste test. Okay, no soap. Good. Pull this one up. Let me get that cap. I forgot to do the cap. Alright, that sponge. Wipe off the cap. Rinse off the cap. Ooh, yeah, okay. Okay, close cap. Put the cap on nice. You're good. Okay. Okay. Spill check. About to go. No leaking. Put it away. Alright, last bottle. This guy. A little bit of soap. Just a bit of soap. A little bit of water. Looking like that. Shake, 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 shake. Okay. Looking like that. Alright, let's rinse this. Alright. Okay. Water. Shake, shake, shake. Shake all around. Okay. Alright. Shake, shake. Shake all around. Alright. Still a little bit of soapy soap. Woo. I got places. In the bottle or in the sink, not on my face. Thank you. Alright. So there's that. Got the taste test. Here we go. Aside water left over. Let's do a fresh one. A bit. Let me try again. Shake, shake. Okay. I think I'll do it. Let me try. Okay. Also, there's something on here. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Okay, good. Okay, so let me fill that one up. Then I can refill my Brita pitcher. That'll be good to do. Okay, cap on. Leak check, not leaking. Okay, great. Okay. That was just enough water. Alright. Let's get that then. So I don't like waiting for this thing, so I like to just have this one ready. See that? Chat. Let's see. Not stable enough. Still not stable enough. Ah. Anyway. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna fill up these guys. I'm gonna get a new garbage pitcher filter. I probably have one though. Probably. Alright, well, filling up water time. I'm gonna also fill up the water in my water boiler. Was that ready? Not yet. Still going. Okay. Here's more. Okay, fill it up. Like just before 11 so I could go. So I'm going to end the stream just before 11 so I can go talk to my grand. Well, one of my grands, but either way, I want to go and talk with her. And I'll be streaming in later. But probably not from here. I gotta get over here first, so. Okay. Does I still need some? Probably. Hold on, let me check. Okay, yeah, that's more. Okay, there's some water. Alright. Mix up some more. So I'm holding off of drinking my morning water so I don't have to wait too long to go to my storage. Okay, so alright, it seems to be filling up still. Yeah, this is why I'd much rather just have the water in the folders bottle and put it, because trying to like just use the sink alone, especially the way my sink is. Oh no. No thank you. I didn't know patience for that. Okay. Well, what I can do is while I'm waiting for that is, and also for my alarm, is just move a few things out of the way here in the kitchen. I mean, living room. All right. So, consider this your opportunity to put whatever you want in the chat room before. Oh, hello, Michael. Good to see you. But yeah, I'm about to call it on this stream so I could go talk with one of my great aunts. And then later today, probably when I'm at storage, I could do another live. Oh, good question, Michael. No, it's not a filling thing. It's more so I'm just trying to work on. This week was like an off week. Just in general, mainly because of the spring forward, I'm still feeling it, but also it was just a moody sort of week. But it's finally calmed down a bit. But additionally, I'm still trying to get this computer stuff figured out. So currently, everything is kind of a mess, which is why I need to work on it today so I can get it going by this 4 o'clock or so I can actually, right now there's not really much in the way of space. So I gotta get things tidy. So it's just like a bunch of stuff mixed together. But thanks for asking. On that note, I'll give you guys about, 2 more minutes? Sounds good, because I do have to go. I like to call my grant promptly at 11 o'clock a.m. my time on Saturdays. This particular great aunt. Okay, 2 minutes of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Michael said, you're welcome. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome too. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I am a person with a life who has, and very complicated and lots of pieces. So, I don't mind sharing. Part of what I've been doing this for is to have an opportunity to just share a bit. Granted, I can't go into all the details ever, but that's why it doesn't make any sense trying to like YouTube as the way it is currently, because I just don't have the interest of trying to figure out how I can continue to niche and niche and niche when all this other stuff is constantly happening. Michael says, yeah, life can be the roller coaster and we just got to buckle up and hold on and do the best we can, and even better. Yeah, for sure. Totally agreed on that one. But yeah, I just pretty much have to play it as every day is a new game, effectively, and the rules consistently get changed. So I just kind of have to work with that change. So that's part of why I've been doing the YouTube, is kind of to have an opportunity to have a little structure, but also to document some of that, but also forming community time. But also, if this ends up being a monetizable thing in some kind of capacity, which I don't expect it to, but yeah, it couldn't hurt. Especially the way the economy has been going. Ooh. All right, time is almost. I gotta go talk to my auntie, hopefully. She's 93, if I remember the math correctly, and I kind of want to keep getting as many conversations with her as I can while I can. especially considering I lost my grandma last year, my dad's mom. My mom's mom had previously passed away, I think in 2015. But also, shortly after that, one of my great aunts on my mom's side. So, oh, not to mention, I did lose a great aunt on my mom's side, which is a sister of the one I talk with. So, I think she's got... Ooh, was that her only sister? Well, anyway, the point is, I'm going to end by saying Michael said, yeah, exactly, we have to adapt to the changes that will always come. That's one thing that's for sure we know it will happen, is change. Yes, for sure. And on that note, I do have to go. I want to, again, really much so, if for as long as it's possible for me to talk with this great aunt, I would like to talk with this great aunt. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, thank you so much for checking in, Michael. So far, things are going well. Just got a lot. That happens from time to time. Just working on roll with the punches. And the one and only Nicole, thank you for also coming by. And to anyone else who came, thank you very much for checking things out. And whoever may in the future, whenever, however, whatever, just make the most of it. That's the most important part. Bye-bye.